Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 1972 Hot Wheels Chevrolet LUV. Now this has 1014 horsepower, 841 pounds-feet of torque from a 7 litre supercharged V8 engine. The car itself now weighs 3028 pounds, has off-road tyres, all-wheel drive and off-road suspension, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 3.624 seconds, 0 to 107.089 seconds, and going to a top speed of 205 miles an hour. Now this is the heavier and least powerful Hot Wheels car that we've had out of the Legends car pack so far, as yeah, it weighs nearly 300 pounds more than the Harvester and a good near 800 pounds or so more than the international, Nash Metropolitan. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what this can do in comparison to those cars, because yeah, having less power and a heavier body is obviously not the best option to go for, but that can also perhaps mean that it's going to be a bit more stable, a bit easier to drive, which can give you a bit more confidence to keep the car at a higher rate of speed and the like. But yeah, a little bit ambivalent really, because yeah, the Nash and the Harvester were far quicker to 60 and to 100 than this was, which when you're dealing with a lot of corners that you want to blast out of is kind of important. Obviously the Nash did struggle to put its power down in areas because of its extremely thin tyres, but the Harvester, which is the quicker of the two, was ludicrously quick in terms of 0 to 60 and 0 to 100 time, and didn't struggle in terms of traction due to it having thicker tyres. So yeah, and this has less power than the Harvester, while weighing more than that as well. So yeah, we'll have to see, but a lot of vehicles that have been easy to drive on this course and no trouble whatsoever in terms of handling or putting power down have typically been the slower for some reason. No idea why the more hectic vehicles tend to be the quicker ones, but it seems to be the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, not overly confident with this, but we'll see. Can't be too sure about a car in this series because plenty of surprises, positive or negative, so let's just hope that this will be on the former side rather than the latter. So it doesn't seem to be struggling with the all-wheel drive system, which is good to see, which is obviously also helping with the extra power, because this has more than twice the power it had originally, because it had 400 horsepower stock, which is a decent amount, but yeah, we're dealing with more than twice that, well, 2.5 times that now. There we go, across the finish line, 162 miles an hour, certainly quicker than the Harvester across the line, but with a time of 2 minutes 7 seconds .070. That is slower than the Hot Wheels, the International Harvester Loader, sorry. And where did the Nash come? Well, we're quicker than the Nash, so like, there is that, and I guess that's down to the Nash having those really thin tyres and nearly 1400 horsepower, so it was not only just struggling to put its power down, but it was sliding all over the place. So at least we're second out of the three Hot Wheels cars that we've now had on this series, but there are obviously a few more to go. So yeah, I'm not going to put my money on the LUV being the second fastest out of the lot so far, but yeah, it's still reasonably quick, and it's also quicker than the likes of a Renault 5 Turbo, Volkswagen Touareg R50, Porsche Cayenne Turbo, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio, the Halo Warthog, Volvo 242 Turbo Evolution and the Ford Racing Puma, but it's slightly behind the Quartz Regalia, the Ford Escort Rally Car, Ram 2,500 Power Wagon, Lancia Fulvia and the Jaguar CX-75. So yeah, a little bit middle of the road, but at least a little bit better than the Metropolitan was, but that's not saying much considering how all over the place that vehicle was. But yeah, we're still way off the Harvester, which was 2 minutes 5 point something over 2 minutes 5.736. So yeah, we're a good near 1.5 seconds slower than that. But yeah, still could be a lot worse, and at least it is quite fun to drive. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.